Gang.com. Thanks for joining me on these weekly Sunday sunset chats, these earlier and earlier chats as the sunset gets earlier and earlier. The week ahead, it starts and ends pretty chilly, but if you were a mild or warm weather lover, we have a pretty good Wednesday and Thursday for you. Temperatures in the 60s, if not into the 70 degrees or more. Hesitate to say well into the 70s, but we'll see. Wednesday is the first part of the warm up, and then we get a grand finale at or above 70 degrees perhaps on Thursday. Now keep in mind, Monday, Thursday, Friday could also have some blustery, windy conditions at times, and we'll get into the wind chills in just a moment. For the latest forecast, go to CWG.news/latest, and anytime you need us, we're at capitalweathergang.com. Thanks, David, for tuning in. Good evening. So let's get into those wind chills for tomorrow. Look at this midday, 1 p.m., low to mid 40s for your wind chills, so please make sure you're wearing those layers, those sweaters. We should be in the 50s still for this time of year for the air temperatures, even with the wind chills. You know, it's not just a November chill, this is a December chill that we're going to be feeling, so please keep that in mind. And the gusts could be notable, 30, perhaps near 40 miles per hour in some locations. So make sure that you have that scarf, a very secure hat, hold on to your hat literally and figuratively. So tomorrow, yes, it's sunny, that's the good news, but the bad news is it could be pretty darn blustery. Jennifer, you're most welcome. Thanks for tuning in. And David, yes, a roller coaster weather week is another way to say it. Very cool and actually just very chilly winter-like start and finish. We'll get into the wind chills that could happen on Friday, but at least in the midweek, it's a warm middle. So cold start and end with a warm middle, a nice roller coaster weather week for sure. I'm Camden Walker for capitalweathergang.com. Thanks for tuning in for these weekly Sunday sunset chats. Kathleen, happy Sunday evening. Doris, the fall color is finally here. Yes, indeed. Let's talk about that foliage. We are finally in peak situation, and you all have been so awesome at sending in your photos today on Twitter at Capital Weather. You can also tag us on Facebook as well. But yes, indeed, our latest foliage report, CWG.news/foliage. Ian goes into how awesome it is around here, and you all are seeing it today with your great videos and your great photos. So take it in the next couple of days. It is looking awesome. We're finally catching up to our later than average peak color in the DC area, but you can see still in the Tidewater areas, and Delmarva early to mid-November is not out of the question. So we're trying to play some catch up here. We are getting there. And of course, other valuable content on capitalweathergang.com. You've been asking for it. Our winter outlook at CWG.news/winter outlook. And of course, we go into last night's Connecticut and Long Island rare November tornadoes as well. All right, no action in the tropics, Rick. Let's go into that while I have that pulled up for you. It is luckily quiet, and Wanda could end up being, no guarantee yet, since hurricane season goes through November 30th, but Wanda has dissipated, and we think things look quiet for the next week, maybe two, so that gets us closer and closer to the end of hurricane season. We might not need to use the supplemental naming list, because there's Wanda, we can cross that off. Do we go into the World Meteorological Organization's supplemental list here with Adria? Unlikely so far as it appears now. So tropics are quiet. I hope that is good news. Hello, chilly but sunny Carol. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, indeed. It is going to be a chilly start and chilly end to the work week with a warm middle in between. So indeed, bundle up both start and end of the week. The sun is good. The wind will make it feel much cooler once you step outside. Looking out the window, it could look great with those sunny conditions. Eric, can we exchange the December-like days in November for a few November days in December? That's a great one. I will take that with a grain of caution as we look into next work week. Temperatures could remain below average again. And by the time we get to next work week, what's our average high temperature? 56 degrees. So we are going to continue to struggle to see some temperatures in the 50s, perhaps off and on. Next work week as well. So please keep that in mind. November has been chilly in recent years, so we could continue that streak. And just so you know, what is our average right now this Sunday as you're talking to me on these weekly Sunday sunset chats? We should still be near 59 degrees for an average high temperature. This indeed feels more like December, and with wind chills, it feels more like January. So let's look at those wind chills I have warned you about for Friday. Here they are. It could be 40 degrees, as we might struggle to feel like on Friday, given the air temperature plus the gusty winds perhaps So it could feel like January on Friday. So keep that in mind. Here are the wind gusts corresponding to those wind chills on Friday, 20, 25 miles per hour. Not quite as bad as Monday's wind gusts. Tomorrow, we could see 35, 40 mile per hour wind gusts around the region, creating wind chills not quite as bad as Friday, but still notable into the low to mid 40s at times in the middle of the day. So it is sweater weather for sure. Get that heavy coat out, but at least, yes, sunshine expected on Monday and Friday during these kind of blustery December, January-like feeling days. So please keep that in mind. It's been feeling damp outside, Doris. Yes, please bundle up. David Burr, indeed. And extra blanket on the bed, folks, says Indigo. I love that advice as well. So again, we're talking about the latest forecast at CWG.news/latest. I'm Camden Walker for CapitalWeatherGang.com. A chilly start and end to the week with a warm middle. If you are a mild or warm weather lover, enjoy and embrace the 60s, maybe even 70 or a little higher on Thursday. So we've got kind of a quick 2-day boomerang, a little weather whiplash, a little weather roller coaster this week. I've loved some of you all having different takes on this. It's pretty fantastic. Hello, fall is beautiful, Teresa. I'm glad you are enjoying it. Chris, you're most welcome for the updates. And yay for the Washington football team, says Teresa. And Sammy, Thanksgiving, still a little bit to be determined. But as we get closer, I mean, I personally am hoping for no travel issues, that is for sure. But so far, the outlook for temperatures is for below average. Next work week, we start out with an average high temperature. By the time you talk to me next Sunday, it'll be down to 56 degrees for an average high. So if you are packing for Thanksgiving on the eastern half of the United States, take a sweater with you for sure, maybe in that coat. How are we doing with rainfall, David? We are doing okay. We are not in a drought scenario at all. And I can give you the encouraging news that the seasonal outlook for our water is pretty darn good east of the Mississippi and in the mid-Atlantic region as well. All right, we've got Kristen. Tiny ice pellets are falling in Mount Vernon a few minutes ago. Excellent. That could be some grapple. That's little ice pellets that have reached the ground after being for a moment below freezing at some point in one of the layers of the atmosphere coming down below the clouds. That's excellent. Oh, and the pollen report. Sometimes I know you ask me for pollen. Still pretty good across the board except for mold, which is low and doing okay, but you still might feel it at times. And I think most everyone has had their frost and freeze now, so we're finally done with the growing season for most, if not all, of the region. And let's see, I've got for you the sunset for this week here at 4:55. And I want to thank you for joining me in our 3 main live streaming platforms right now, on YouTube, on Twitter, on Facebook. I'm Camden Walker for CapitalWeatherGang.com. You'll see me next week about 5 minutes earlier, I believe, at 4:50 p.m. So earliest sunsets are here and now. So thanks for joining me earlier for your, hopefully before your Sunday dinner time. We always appreciate you at CapitalWeatherGang.com. And thanks for these questions and answers. Let me know if you have any more. I'm on the air another 11 minutes or so. Been a wet week, 3 inches Thursday, another half inch yesterday. Yes, indeed, Kenny. Some spots have really seen a lot of rain. Alex, hello on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. And you might be seeing some sleet or grapple there in Catoctin State Park, Lena. We have Kristen also reporting some ice pellets in Mount Vernon as well. So we are getting cold this time of year. These ice pellets cannot be ruled out mixing with rain. Maybe a couple flakes this week, perhaps in the higher elevations. But we're not expecting any accumulating snow in the DC area. Just the highest elevations of the Alleghenies in, let's say, Garrett County, and the highest elevations of West Virginia as well. So overall, in the DC region, we've got a chilly start, chilly end of the week, including some blustery conditions, but at least it kind of starts and ends sunny as good news if you're not really a cold weather lover. And the latest forecast available at CWG.news/latest. And look at those temperatures on Wednesday and Thursday. Whew, could be well into the 60s, if not above 70 degrees on Thursday. So it is a notable kind of weather whiplash week, kind of a roller coaster type of week. I kind of called it a slingshot in my forecast, in my CWG.news/latest forecast. We kind of slingshot higher Wednesday and Thursday. It's a kind of quick warm up. So be prepared to take it in. If you can take off an extra long lunch break, Wednesday, Thursday would be the time to do it. Rain chances could hold off until late Thursday, maybe even into Thursday night. Our daytime conditions could be rain-free and dry this week. So keep that in mind. Let me show you the animation of how rain might move through the region Thursday into Friday. Maybe a quick ½ inch to an inch in a few spots. If we do see some couple downpours, maybe Thursday night while we sleep. But we'll keep you posted if this changes. It's still a little ways out if we're talking about Thursday night rain. It's not exactly a high confidence forecast that far away, but the general theme is for this week, it's rain free for the daytime, more or less, the daytime conditions during our work week, and not too much rain to speak of. Even if it does come through Thursday night, it's not a terrible, it's kind of a quick hitting, not a deluge as it appears now. But stay tuned to capitalweathergang.com. We will give you the latest as we get closer. And of course, all of you are enjoying the fall foliage. Go to CWG.news/foliage so you can read all the latest of how and where we are now on peak for most, if not all, of the region, especially along I-95 points west, maybe along the Delmarva, parts of the Tidewater. We could still see peak colors develop in the next few days. So keep that in mind. But we love that you are tagging us on Twitter and Facebook. So please keep sending in those videos and photos. You have been pasting us awesome content today, especially on Twitter at Capital Weather. Hello, Tro. Thanks for tuning in. Tuesday and Wednesday look great for bike ride, Doris. Yes, indeed. Let's look at that really quick. I think winds should calm down after Monday's blustery conditions. Calmer Tuesday and Wednesday, but indeed for outdoor activities Thursday, Friday, just keep in mind winds could return again. And then Tuesday should be fairly calm, Carol. A little breezy, but not windy. That's a great question. So let's get into the wind since we're talking about that. Here are wind chill values, what it could feel like, the apparent temperature tomorrow. This is with the air temperature combined with the gusty winds possible. It could feel like during the middle of the day, low to mid 40s tomorrow. So please keep that in mind. It is going to be December-like, if not January-like at times tomorrow. And here are those wind gusts, 35, maybe 40 miles per hour in a couple spots. So it's notable. I want you to be prepared to bundle up. So please hold on to your hat, literally and figuratively, tomorrow, and be prepared to bundle up. But hey, the good news is that it should be sunny. So that is excellent. Now here's the next time you need to watch out for the wind chill. This is Friday's wind chill values. I zoomed out a little bit into the greater kind of mid-Atlantic, middle of the East Coast region. It is going to struggle to feel like 40 degrees perhaps on Friday. This is not set in stone. This is a somewhat medium confidence forecast when looking out to the end of the week, but it looks like a cold front could come through Friday morning very early after we have maybe some overnight rain Thursday night, and we could struggle to feel like 40 degrees. So this is definitely closer to January feels. The January feels likes of 30s to maybe around 40 degrees. And at least the winds are not quite as gusty on Friday, but we'll see. I mean, 25 miles per hour is notable, but it's better than tomorrow on Monday when we could see 35, 40 mile per hour wind gusts as well. And again, here's how the rain moves through kind of Thursday, mainly sticking to Thursday night as it stands now. So not too heavy, but it could be a quick hitting, moderate rainfall Thursday night. We'll, of course, keep you posted at capitalweathergang.com. Hello, Julie. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for tuning in. Tro, you want to get that firewood stacked, it sounds like. Excellent. And let me know if you have any other questions. Doris or David, thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Camden Walker for capitalweathergang.com. I really appreciate you tuning in for these weekly Sunday sunset chats, these nice and early Sunday sunset chats. As tonight we've got sunset at 4:55 p.m. Next week when you talk to me, it will be at 4:50 p.m., 5 minutes earlier. So please hopefully you're not having too early of a dinner and we can talk before your dinner time hour on Sunday. So appreciate you tuning in from YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. And you keep tagging us those awesome fall foliage photos on Twitter and Facebook we've seen today. Love it so very much. Thank you all. But do be aware of shorter and shorter daylights. Consider taking some vitamin D if you can, and hang in there. We'll get through these shorter days and early sunsets together. And I appreciate you tuning in every week for these weekly Sunday sunset chats. Again, I'm Camden Walker, and anytime you need us, we're at capitalweathergang.com. Latest forecast at CWG.news/latest. We've got a chilly start, chilly end of the week, but look at that warm middle. We've got maybe some 60s, if not at or above 70 degrees on Thursday. We will keep you posted. Winds are a factor Monday, Thursday, Friday, and wind chills, as we've been going through here on Monday, tomorrow, they could struggle in the low to mid 40s with wind gusts 35, 40 miles per hour. Not out of the question tomorrow, but at least it's sunny. And then on Friday, I zoomed out. We could still struggle This could be our coldest feeling day yet of the season. 30s, maybe 40 degrees is the warmest we could feel like on Friday. Temperatures really do struggle to get high, much higher than maybe 50 degrees on Friday. And here are the wind gusts, maybe 25 miles per hour. So not quite as bad as potentially as this 35, 40 miles per hour gusts we're talking about for tomorrow on Monday. But still, it creates notable wind chills on Friday that will potentially, okay, if it transpires that it feels like 40 degrees at best on Friday, I'm just going to proclaim it January has come early for a day. So it is going to be needing to really bundle up as well. And here's the progression of rain animated for Thursday night. It mainly hits the region so far on Thursday night and could clear out for Friday, creating a sunny but blustery and chilly day as well. All right, Marcy is asking about snow for this winter, so I want to make sure you all have been asking for weeks now, when is our winter outlook out? It is here at CWG.news/winter outlook. It could be a wild winter. We are forecasting below average snow again this winter. Sorry, snow lovers, but there is opportunity for chilliness to combine with precipitation, and we could see some snow. Don't give up all your hopes, snow lovers. And the other great content we've put out today are these rare tornadoes that have hit Connecticut and Long Island in November. Those are very hard to come by in that part of the country in November, but we covered that at capitalweathergang.com as well. So please make sure you see our latest on the blog. Hello, Gary from Maine. I love that you've been able to tune in. And Tro is very disappointed. I'm sorry. Let me know what weather you would prefer. And Carol says it'll be getting darker almost at noon, it feels like. LOL indeed. And let's see. Are we going to get record warmth this week, David? It could be borderline. We'll see. We'll see. And of course, you're referring to maybe Thursday, we could see temperatures at or above 70 degrees. We will keep you posted at capitalweathergang.com. It's still a medium confidence forecast as we get toward the end of the week. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Camden Walker for capitalweathergang.com. I'm on the air another 3 minutes. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. I'm happy to take a few more. And Marcy, we'll see about a big snow this winter because we're forecasting below average snowfall in general this winter. We could see one big snow, but do we see a series of big snowstorms? No, that's unlikely this winter. But seasonal forecasting is not a high confidence gambit, so we will, of course, always grade ourselves at the end of the season as well and go back and check it out. Let's see, we've got Colleen. This is Friday warm up for the weekend. It could be a little bit chilly and partly cloudy this weekend, Colleen. So we will keep you posted. Maybe not as chilly as we're talking about for Friday, which could struggle to feel like with the wind chills around 40 degrees at best, perhaps on Friday. So Saturday, Sunday should improve from there. We should see a little bit of sun maybe on Saturday, then maybe cloudier with a shower chance on Sunday. Remains to be seen how the weekend plays out. We need to watch it for you at capitalweathergang.com. Saturday could be a little chilly, Gabe, if you're running that ultra marathon at Harper's Ferry. Not quite as bad as these wind chills, but please bundle up. And Marcy, thanks for tuning in. You're most kind for those kind words. And John wants some snow. I'm sorry to say that our winter outlook is out, and we are not going to make snow lovers happy here at CWG.news/winter outlook. But yep, David, it only takes one snowfall to get maybe some decent snow. One good storm, even in a below average winter, is not a complete disappointment. Let's see, we've got John. Thank you so much for tuning in. And Carol says no snow, thank you. So Carol, I love that you are happy with our winter outlook. And of course, see the latest on the Connecticut and Long Island tornadoes there on capitalweathergang.com as well. And air travel for Saturday should be okay, Kareem, as it stands now. Record high for Thursday, national is 80. So right, Eric, I don't think we'll get that high. We could get into the 70s. We'll see if the southerly breezes really kick in for Thursday and we see substantial sunshine and rain chances do hold off till Thursday night. We could get into the 70s. You take care as well. I'm sorry you're feeling ill, Gary. And John is not happy with the winter outlook, I think that emoji means. And no shoveling a lot of snow this winter is making Doris happy. And Kareem, you're most welcome. Thanks so much for tuning in. All right, I'm about to sign off in 30 seconds, so please note that it's a chilly start and chilly end to our work week with a warm middle. This latest forecast at CWG.news/latest. The wind chills tomorrow could struggle in the low to mid 40s, so please bundle up with wind gusts 35, 40 miles per hour, not impossible tomorrow. And Friday is perhaps the coolest feeling day of the season, the coldest feeling, like January. If these apparent temperatures, these wind chills could struggle to top out around 40 degrees on Friday. Wind gusts not quite as bad, but temperatures are combining, cooler temperatures are combining with these 25-mile-per-hour wind gusts on Friday. So that's why it really might struggle to feel like 30s, if not around 40 degrees on Friday. And here's how rain is moving through the region, kind of holding off perhaps until Thursday night. We could see a quick half-inch of rain. It might be polite rain and not mess up our evening commute Thursday or morning commute Friday, but it remains to be seen on the exact timing, and we'll of course keep you posted. And those fall foliage photos, we're now at peak. Here's our foliage reports. We love seeing them. Thanks for tagging us on Twitter and Facebook. Keep those photos coming. Have a great week, Barbara and Mary and Carol. You're most welcome. And Tro and Marcy, you have a great week. David as well. And Tro is blaming me. Oh, I've got quantum influence. Excellent. And Kareem, thanks as well. I'm Camden Walker for Capital Weather Gang signing off. Anytime you need us, we're at capitalweathergang.com, and I'm wishing you a safe and happy week. And if you would like the warm weather, please enjoy it on Wednesday and Thursday. It is going to slingshot, a little weather whiplash. Despite our chilly start and finish, it could be pretty warm on Wednesday and Thursday. So try and enjoy it and get outside if you can.